Rita, you need to get to the hospital. Joey's been shot. My son was Joey Lee Joyce. A lot of you all know him in the street as Gang. I won't call him that. His name is Joey. Worst day of my life. I was just talking to Sister Angela. The pain eases, but it never goes away. Every day of my life, I think about that night. I think about the 4 children he left behind. Do you all know that 4 children would never get to know their daddy? The youngest was 8 months old, never knew him. It's named after him. He's Joey Lee Joyce Jr. He hears stories all the time. Boy, you look just like your daddy. And he looks at me and said, Mama, Grandma, I wish I'd known my daddy. You're looking at a mother. I am a mother. And when I look out in the audience, I really want to talk to my sons and my daughters. My sons and my daughters, because everyone in this neighborhood, everyone in this community are my sons and my daughters. You know why? Because in our community, African American community, listen guys, in the African American communities, we are family. We are family. And don't you know when my son died, I don't know if you know about the 6 degrees of separation, but there were people that came to me and said, I didn't know that was your son. There were people that knew him but didn't know me. People that knew me and didn't know that Joe was my son. That's when I tell you that the neighborhood is a family. Because there were so many people that came to me that knew him and knew me but didn't know he was my son. So when you think about taking a life, you're taking your family.
Amen.
You take in your family.
That's right.
In this community, we are a family. The community needs to get back to reach one, teach one. The community needs to get back to saying, okay, young man, who's your mama? If you don't straighten up, I'm going to whoop your butt. We don't have enough men. We need the 100 fearless men to raise your sons and not from a jailhouse.
Amen.
You need to stay out of the penitentiary and raise your sons. Raise your daughters.
Yes.
Start them at a young age to be respectful. We don't have that respect. We cannot even walk in our own neighborhoods without being fearful of the young man and the young daughter, young girl. But you are my son and my daughter. Respect me. I respect you.
That's right.
We need to change. Neighborhood. Neighborhood, we need to change. We need to be the family again.
That's right. We
need to reach one and teach one. Where I grew up, if I acted up, my aunt whipped my butt. Where I grew up, if I crossed the line, my uncle whipped my butt. My grandma. The neighbor who didn't even know what he related to me. I know you're Lois's daughter, you better straighten up.
You got that right.
We need to get back to being the family, okay? Neighborhood, you are my family. And I urge each one of you, if there is a young boy or girl at a young age, if they look lost, if you see them getting in trouble, reach them at that age. Don't wait till they get older and end up going to juvenile and then end up in prison. Let me tell you something, my sons and daughters, I want to tell you this. You know, my son died because of a heated argument. That all you had to do was walk away and everybody would have been out of jail and not in the grave. So when I talk to my sons and daughters, what I want to tell you this. I want to tell you, when there's a heated argument, walk away.
Amen.
When you're angry at the moment, walk away.
That's right.
You know why you need to walk away? Because you'll wake up the next morning and you won't be behind prison. And the person you was angry with won't be in the grave. All you need to do is just walk away. The next day is a whole different story. And let me tell you, if you don't walk away and you pull the trigger and you think you angry now, wait till you get behind the prison walls and they own you. You think slavery was bad? A lot of you men know, women know, you've been in jail before. Who owns you when you go behind those bars? They own you.
That's right.
They give you a number. So you angry out here in the streets, and then you think that you bad and you want to take a life? You done took somebody's life, somebody's son, somebody's daughter.
Come on.
And then you go to jail and somebody else gonna own you.
Listen to her.